back again, and you're still on Going in 5 YouTube channel. And my name is Nanakwesi Eyam from Studio Room 4. Studio Room 4 is actually a film studio, where we do everything about media. And in Ghana here, if you want to basically focus on, typically media, this place is the right place for you. It's a family. You can join us, the family. I'm on Facebook, Nanakwesi Eyam, and as well as Instagram. I'm not fond of it, but nowadays social media is just taking the lead. So just follow me on all of the social media platform. I'm there. On Twitter, it's Nana Eyam. On Instagram, Nana Eyam, and on Facebook, Nanakwesi Eyam. And today, let's get to it. Premiere Pro, we've been doing, editing, and we've been learning how to be awesome. And today, we're just going to focus on one thing over here, something called keyframing when it comes to video editing. And keyframing is one of the major things that if you know how, or if you do understand it, you can do a lot of things with it. In everything in animation, keyframing is the number one key to everything. Your keyframing simply means adding movement to your words or your clip, whatever thing that you're doing. You want to do what? Animate it. Let's say you want some videos to zoom in, to pan, or like to slide, to just scroll somehow anyway, on the editing skills that you need to be aware of. And a lot of people don't know that Premiere Pro have that kind of thing. And in Ghana here, if we keyframing can help you to do a lot of things, animating your videos, adding motion to your videos, to even as still photo, you can add motion to it. Even your movement that you have, your clips that you have, and if there's no movement in it, you can just add it to it. You can use keyframe to control your audio. You can use keyframe to control your opacity. You can use keyframe to control your panning of your audios and everything. So today, that is what we are going to go to look at it. So we shouldn't waste time. But hey, if you haven't share the link, just make sure you share the link. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, and click on the bell so that anytime we drop videos, you'll be the first person to get it. Let's go on now. Keyframing. I've tried to break it down simply. Okay, this is on street. We are learning on street, so it shouldn't be something that know what that thing simply means and what it does. That is all that matters when it comes to video editing. If you know about keyframing, you can do a lot of things, and if you know the skills how to activate them, you just go with your stuff. So keyframing, let's focus on keyframing. On your audio track, on your video track, you could see some line over here. This line, okay, this line is what we are going to do work on, and we're going to work on it in the effect control panel, and even right here, the things that we are going to, the keys that we are going to add, and we are going to add keys by frames, and we are going to tell that key to do something for us. So that particular thing that we are going to tell that particular key that we are going to add to we are going to usher him to do something for us, and that particular thing, it could be like scaling, moving from left to right, and anything. So let's focus on it now. Let's look at first on the timeline before we go to the effect control panel. So let's say I taught you that in our previous video. I said the pen tool, okay, here, the thing that you see, the pen tool here, that's what you're going to use to do the keyframing on your timeline. And then audio, you could see the video has its line over here, but the audio, it doesn't. If your audio doesn't have the key line, come to this point and then locate the audio and look for show audio keyframe, okay, and it's just going to come. If you want to hide it, you just go to this settings and then go timeline settings, okay, then go to show audio keyframe, and it's going to just vanish, and when it comes to show video keyframe, it's going to just get it out. So if you don't have it on your timeline, just come to this point and activate them back, and it will be back on your timeline. So unlike this, we have it, and we are going to just add a keyframe to our audio. Let's say our first video, our first clip, okay, over here, maybe the concept is we want to let it feed from black to the clip, okay. And how do we do it on the timeline? You first have to select your pen tool and then click this point, okay. Just add this thing, this small key that it has added to the line over here. That is called the keyframing, okay. So that is the key, and I'm going to frame it, okay, how it should work. So now we've keyed this place, and we're going to key this side too. And when we do like this, we have to click on the selection tool on the timeline to drag this one down, okay. And because this line is for the opacity, okay, know that the line on the video here is for the opacity, okay. It is defaultly for opacity, and the line over here is also for the volume, okay. So if you are working on the line over here, that means you are working on your opacity, okay. So now here it's in 100%, and when you bring it down, it becomes 0. So when you play the video, the clip on the timeline like this, it fades from black to the clip, okay. So that is it. And on the timeline to the down one, the audio track, if I add the key over here and drag this one down, and just drag the beginning of the key down, it means what? We have lowered the audio, and the audio is going to fade nicely to match however we want to do it. Maybe you are starting a music and the music just goes straight, and you don't like it like that. You just want it to have the feel of coming in slowly. So this is the way of doing that particular skills or the trick on the audios and the videos as well. Even if you don't want to be using you can use video effect, okay, transition effect to be doing this kind of things. That is why I told you, if you do understand Premiere Pro, you'll be doing things by your own, that without even using without using effect, okay, the effect that Premiere Pro comes with, okay. So everything basically is creatable. You can create by yourself, okay, without even, now we have a transition here without even using the transition effect, okay, on the effect panel, okay. And we have also added this nice transition to our fade into our clip on the audio, and fade nicely, okay. You can be doing them without using the effect in the effect panel, okay. And now let's focus on, that is not all here, but this is the trick, the basic tricks you should know here. Now let's focus on the timeline. When I click on this video, okay, but I told you that this line is for the opacity. So when you check the opacity over here, that is how it is. So as you can see from this point, it is 00. So as it's coming up, it's going to 100%, which means our clip faded from 0 to 100, which means from nothing to the clip itself over here. And the keyframing shows on our effect control. The lines over here indicates that we have added key on our frames, okay. That becomes the keyframing, and that lines are also here. Now that is not only that, if we can add a key to our opacity, same way we can add keys frame to each and every effect that you see here. For example, our scaling, okay. When I click on a clip and I toggle the animation, okay, which is activate the keyframe in the scaling animation button. I have it will give me the thing to activate this place like this, and it's 100, okay. And I can come to the end here, okay, be at the end here and change the numbers here to 115. 115 is going to 125, okay, for example, and I hit OK, and it has added a keyframe on our timeline, okay, a keyframe on our timeline here. And when I play, it's before we have a nice animation over here, okay, depending on the numbers, the amount of number we are putting into the keyframing button, okay. And if it is too fast, you can just slow it down. Maybe I'll take this, delete the key over here, and come to the end and just add it. Before we added 125, let's just add 105 to our clip, and let's see the movement of it, okay. And now this is how it is. Nice slow moving in, like zooming in the clip. Without previous clip, it wasn't something that we even did zoom in on the shooting. The clip wasn't zoomed, okay. But now we have the what before, this is how it was. It just still like that. It's not moving in, but with the help of the keyframing, okay, we have this movement. Okay, we have these movements. And the same way you can reverse the keys over here, okay. Reverse it. You can just reverse it and you just zoom out. Nice. So with the keyframe, everything is possible over here. Let's say we have this, okay, and this clip too, maybe it's too far, okay. We have this and it's too far. This clip is too far. We want this subject to come closer to the screen so that our audience will feel the machine, how the machine is showing or how it works, okay. So now with this help, we just have to increase the what do you call it, the scaling, okay, to the number however you want. And remember that the more you increase the scaling, the more you drop the quality of the clip, okay. So don't forget that. If you increase the scaling as much, that means if you add 50% to it, that means you have reduced the quality of the clip 50%. So don't forget that. Okay, so let's say we bring it closer to the screen, okay, and maybe we want to position it well with the help of the keyframing, like this. We can animate this clip nicely. We add our animation button. The first key you have to click here, and the second you have to click this one to here, okay. And here we shouldn't add the animation first, okay. We should just position. We should come to the other end to activate this position. So first, beginning of the clip will activate the scaling, and the ending of the clip will activate the position. Now this is what we're going to do. We activate this place, like we reposition the clip like this. Maybe the animation we want to add to it is like that. And because we've added first keyframe, the second one will automatically, when you change the numbers, it will just add the second keyframe, okay. And we have this like this, and the clip to the ending of it, the end of it should be the scaling should be 100%, okay, 100%. And automatically we have, so when we bring the cursor or the reader from the beginning of the clip, we have this, and the ending of the clip we have this. So let's try to play it and see what it will do to the clip, which is using the keyframing, okay. And this nice animation. So we have nice animation. Before it wasn't like that, but now we have this animation. It zoomed from the top to the original scaling of the clip. Nice animation to your clip. So with the same process, you can, add to the rest of the video, the audios, okay. You can just add to the rest of the audio. Before we sign out from this, let me show you one more thing about this kind of things. Let's activate the the rotation, let me do lastly with the rotation and drag it to the beginning, and then I'll just rotate the audio small. Now I've rotated, it's not the audio, the clip, the video clip, the clip on the timeline small, and this is how it's going to be. Very nicely, very nicely, very nicely, very nicely, very nicely. Now you have to make sure that whatever you are doing, you do it right so that you won't have a bad files. Thank you very much for watching, and this is about keyframing. Take time to practice every single day, because practice makes man perfect. And I'll see you in the next video. But hey, wait, I forgot to tell you something. If you haven't subscribed, make sure subscribe, click on the bell, so the next time we drop new video like this, you'll be the first person to know about it. And it's all about we being awesome. My name is Nanakwesi Eyi. I'm from Studio Room 4, and this is Go In 5. See you next time.